So for our background layer, we're going to start using some of these colors and make this really vibrant, and then we're going to layer in some oil pastels. So you'll notice I added some texture and that they're all going horizontal so that the sky stays together, and the same thing down here with the water in the river. I added lights coming out of my tunnels and along here, any place that would be really lit up, and then some of my shadow type areas are in the darker colors. We're going to let this dry, and then we'll come back next week and we're going to add another layer of oil pastel on top. Now that our tempera paints are dry, we're going to go back in with some neon colored pastels. Our pastels are sort of all together, so they're a little dirty. You could just take a paper towel and twist them inside the paper towel, and if you do that, you'll notice that they clean up really nice. And you can go back in and you can add some texture. And you'll notice the paper is already textured, so that helps to create some natural texture in there. But if you leave some gaps in spaces and you don't fill it in completely, that will also help to add more texture to your picture and all these vibrant colors. I try and match my colors a little bit that I've already used on the painting part with the actual pastels. You could switch them up a little bit. You just don't want to switch them up too much and give the viewer's eye too many places to look. That'll make it confusing. When I'm using my perspective buildings, I'm only coloring on one side, not both, because I want to help create that little bit of a shadow in there. And I want to give my viewer's eye a direction to follow. So I try and keep it going the same direction. Even though I'm going skinny, I'm still going zigzag back and forth on these areas here. You can do the same on your paper. And now I finished that area, so maybe I want to go back here and do a different color, not the pink, but this helps define those edges as being a little bit different, right? Maybe this one's a little darker over here than the last orange I used, and here. And I could even go back in on just one side of these and really accentuate underneath that bridge there. Go back and get some of the yellow. Again, I'm cleaning these before I start using them, and add some of that in here. Maybe on this one, gives me a really nice pop of color. I can even add it in between some of these if I wanted to. And then I can go in here. Really just zigzag, or the letter V or W. I can do my moon, and I can even do a little bit of Van Gogh, right? Where I go through and I add some radiating lines on top of my blue that's already out here. Kind of like that. The other thing you can do is you could put a glow in the windows maybe that are in some of your buildings by adding just a little bit of that yellow into those as well. I have green down here. Again, I'm leaving lots of space in between. I'm almost kind of scribbling, right? I'm doing this real time. I haven't sped any of this film up. This is going to be a quick, fun project that gets you a lot of color and texture really fast. I'm going to add in some of my water. My water would be flowing horizontal, right? Not vertical. Kind of like this. Once you're finished, of course, your artwork will go on Artsonia and then the drying rack for displaying in the school.